Okay, so here's another game. We're going to play against Tyson now. And this time I was dealt these cards. I only have one card, so I have to choose that as my active Pokemon. It's my turn again, so I get to go first. So the first thing I do is I look and see what he's got. He's got a grass deck, or he's got at least one card that's grass. This card allows this guy to prevent any damage done in the next turn, and he needs 2 to make an attack. So he really can't do any damage to me right at the beginning. I've got a great hand here to start with. Even though I don't have any other Pokemon, I've got this card here that allows me to look at the top 7 cards in my deck. And I have these cards that allow me to draw cards. But these cards are called supporter cards, so I can draw 3 basic energy, but I can only play 1 during my turn. It doesn't really make any help for me to draw 3 energy, because I've already got 4 energy right here. So since I know this is the case, let's go ahead and see if we can find any Pokemon. We're going to grab Lapras. It's a great Pokemon for me. And it's going to put it in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my bench, because if you have Pokemon in your hand, but they're not on your bench and your Pokemon gets knocked out, it doesn't make a difference. You lose. So I'm going to attach an energy. Because this guy, Furfrou, he needs 2 energies. I can't attack, so I'm just going to pass and say end of my turn. So he's going to draw 3 cards. And he puts his Pokemon out there. This allows him to pick a card. He gets 1 supporter card. It doesn't make sense that he plays this. I can pick this card and find a supporter card for him. And I'm looking through his deck. So this is my time to say, okay, so he's got a grass fire deck. That's very interesting. So there's 1 Pokemon, 2. He's got an upgrade to this guy. And if I want to see this card, I can just look at it and see what's going on to get a little better view from him. Scyther, he's got this guy. He knows he's got some place to remove some energy. That means if you attack him and you think you only need 1 more attack, he might end up removing energy. He's also got a colorless deck in here, Eevee, which works with the different energies. Growlithe, Growlithe, and it's kind of a mean Pokemon because of the fact that they can cause you to burn, and then you take 10 or 20 points every time. So the only supporting card he's got is this one right here, which discards an energy to my Pokemon, which is kind of a bummer. The thing is, he can't play it this time because he's only played 1 supporter card. So I just say done. He'll automatically get that card. And this card, he just flipped to use that turn. And since it didn't mean, it means I can't attack him next turn. So right now, I'm going to put my energy on card. You always want to make sure you put energy every single turn. You can only put 1 energy per turn unless you use a special card. So I'm going to put energy per turn. Now I'm going to go ahead and attack. And so this is a great attack because it does 20, but it also, I get to flip a coin. And if it is, then he's paralyzed, which means that he can't attack me next turn. So let's go ahead and attack with this guy. So it does 20, and then we flip a coin. And it's negative. So it doesn't work. The coin flips, just so you know, when they're positive, ahead, that means positive. So he's evolving this Pokemon right now. That's why he has that colorless Pokemon, so he can run Flareon, which is his goal to upgrade these guys. I was talking about coin flips. Anytime you flip a coin, if you flip a coin and it is tails, that's bad for you. If it's heads, it's good for you. So heads, when you're flipping, it's heads. When your opponent is flipping, it's tails. Okay, so now we have some decisions to make. We have lots of energy. We've got a potion here. This is cool. This allows me to take 30 damage off my Pokemon if I need them. So do I put an energy card on him and do Sharp Fang for 50? Or do I put a Pokemon on here and keep building this guy's attack? Since I have a lot of energy here, and this guy is got 60, so he's got 40, so I can knock him out if I put another energy card on him, because he does 50. But what's going to happen is he's going to probably bring this card up, so I need to think about what's going to happen. So he's got 1 energy, so he can already do his attack, but he needs 2 more. So if I kill this guy, he'll bring probably this guy up, and then he will do damage to me. He'll do 20, and then he'll have to wait and do 60. So now if the defense, and now this is a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just what it is. If the defending Pokemon tries to attack you during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin, and if tails, that attack does nothing. So if he attacks me, it's possible I can't do anything the next attack. And then he's working to build up this energy stack so that he can do 60. And you may discard a fire energy to this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 30 more damage. So in theory, if he had 3 or 4, if he had 2 fire energies, this could do 120 damage. So it's a pretty good Pokemon. So I got to watch him get charged up, and I got to know that if I bring him up there and he attacks this guy, within, this guy's got 90, he could get me within 2 tries. He'll be knocked out. So I got to think about building up a new Pokemon. Now there's one other thing in this game to think about. This guy here is going to be weak to fire or weak to water. So one shot from this guy and his surf thing and it's knocked out completely. So we're going to go ahead and add energy and start building up Lapros. We still don't need to do any energy here. He's got no damage, so we're just going to go ahead. That was a mistake. I should have attacked with this guy. I can undo last action, and I can apply this onto here. So now I do the attack, and I do Sharp Fang for 50, knock him out, and then I get a prize. Now prizes can totally change the game. I have a card that turns over all my prizes. If I not, I just grab them in random order. That's a good card for me because it'll let me get a base Pokemon up. He did bring him up. He did do 20, just like I thought. He's going to flip a coin. See what happens. We want it to be tails. Oh, he didn't flip. Oh, he flips when I do damage. Now, you always want to, before you place energy, you want to do card collection first. So I'm going to play this card, and I'm going to get a basic Pokemon. I'm going to get this water Pokemon because this guy here is the base of my deck, so I want to bring him in. Then I want to play this card here. It's a supporter card. Let's give it 3 cards. And I just got this other card, which is another one to get 3 cards. But because it's a supporting card, I can only play it once. So I'm going to put this guy in my deck in case I need him. And I know that this guy, if I attack him, maybe nothing will happen. He's got 2 energy here. So he's going to add another attack and get, he has 60. He's got 2 fire energy. He could knock me out next turn. And so he's kind of a stalling Pokemon. He does this one, and if you attack, you do no damage. And then he keeps building until he does his big attack. Then he attacks, and he can really kill a lot of Pokemon. So I'm going to assume that this guy's going to get knocked out. I need to work on this guy to get him taken out. He is 90, so I need something with some gusto. So I'm going to use this one. So this will do 20 the first attack, so that's 40. But if I get 3 energy, I can knock him out one shot. Plus, this guy is meant to be evolved, so I don't want to put him out there until I get him evolved. So we're going to go and keep going. Now, I can use this potion to take these 2 damage counters off. I can take up to 3. The problem is okay, he's weak against rock, so he's got 90, so it would take 80 to knock him out. Now, he could do 80 if he puts on here. He would just have to discard those 2 energies. He'll probably just do 60. He might discard and knock me out. So it might behoove me to, I'm not really ready to attack, so I'm going to go ahead and use this and take these damage counters off. If he decides to discard both energies, it's a waste for me, but it isn't because it forces him to stay up there, and I build these on my bench. Okay, so now we're going to attack. We're going to attack with Sharp Fang, and he gets to flip a coin. It does nothing, so it works. Remember, tails for him is bad, so that's good to me. Let's see what happened. I must have read the card wrong. He flipped and got tails. Let's see what it says. Okay, it's coin. If tails, it does nothing. That's weird. It almost always means heads means right. So this is a break from the rule. So that's why I thought it was wrong. Okay, so he did 20, and that was a mistake. Why did he do 20? Why didn't he just go work on taking me out? It's a problem I have with this game. It could play more aggressive. Well, nevertheless, we'll take advantage of it. So first thing, we go back, we get card draw first. We pull 3 cards in. Okay, this card here lets me get energy out of my discard pile, but I don't have any energy in there, so I don't have to worry about it. This is a pretty cool card. This card here lets me just search my deck for evolution, and then I can evolve them. So I can evolve this guy right away if I want to. It doesn't really make sense for me to do that just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to beef up Lapras. And then we'll see, because maybe my next card, if I draw him, maybe I get the stage 1 evolution, and I can use this card to get the stage 2 evolution. So that's why I'm not playing him just yet. You want to be kind of careful how you play your cards. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack this guy again. We're going to go for Sharp Fang. Head, so that means my attack does work. So I do 50 damage to him. Okay, let's see what he does. He does 20 again, so he's stalling is what he's doing. He should have just knocked me out. He should have done, this guy's got 40 damage counters on him. If he would have, well, he had 20, so he could have almost knocked me out. Okay, this card lets me switch. If I get heads, I can switch this Pokemon with this guy. It's not to my benefit. He's not playing well. I'm going to continue to power up Lapras. And I'm not going to put this guy out yet because Lapras will go up next. So let's go ahead and just attack again with, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so we poke here, go to Sharp Fang, we flip, get a heads. Right, all right, it worked. So now it's going to knock this guy out. We get to get a prize, and he has to put this guy up. Okay, that could have been the stage 1 evolution, but it wasn't. Now he's going to discard one of these energy cards. There it goes. But I got energy, lots of energy in my hand. And lots of ways to get energy. I can get the energy back in my hand from here. I can, he's playing, so he just played roller skates to get 3 cards. He had to flip for it. And he gets to search for 2 energy cards and put them in his deck. There they are. So now I know he has energy. He's going to try again. Now the advantage of using roller skates versus, now he didn't get to use it, so he got a false. I have draw 3, which cards work automatically, but I can only use 1 per turn. He can use 2 roller skates and be fine. Okay, so this is going good. This guy's got 90. He's resistant to water, so I don't want to bring my water up. I want to continue to attack him. Looks like stage 1, so he's got 1 energy on him, so which he can't. That's why he can't use this, because it needs to be a grass energy. We know he just got 2 energy, so he's going to put this 2 on here and body slam me for 30, and then he's going to flip to see if I'm paralyzed. So we're going to try and do what we can to knock him out, and we got an ace up our sleeve, which is pretty cool. But even though this guy's resistant to water, if I do 52, it's going to be a hard battle if I do him. I have to kill him twice with this. But this card lets me switch these guys out right away. So if this guy's paralyzed, I could switch him, and then it would stop him from being paralyzed, and it's a good card. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach him. I'm going to do the Sharp Fang. Now I could take a chance, and I could go to Tight Jaw, get him for 20, but 20 and 50 is still 70. I'd have to Tight Jaw him second. If he's paralyzed, he can't do anything. I'm going to go right for the getting points on him right now. Okay, there he goes with a 30, as I expect. He's going to flip. We want tails. He gets tails. Nothing happens. So we're good. So now we can do another 50 and knock him out. We got very lucky here. Okay, we just got a draw 3 card in here, so we're going to use that right away. Draw 3. We got 3 cards. This is a great card. Watch this. This card takes 60 damage off and removes everything wrong. So if he was paralyzed, it would be great. So if he attacks me for 30 one more time, I've got 70 points. It's going to automatically knock me out. So I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to play... Oh, it's a supporting card. Since I already used 1 supporting card, I can't use 2 at one time. So this might be something that we could do if we want to play along here. If I want to keep this guy in play... Oh, never mind. It doesn't make a difference. Sharp Fang 50 is going to knock him out, and he has nothing to do with me. So it's just, wait, we didn't attach energy. So always attach energy. So I'm going to attach him to here and build up this guy. Go Tight Jaw, Sharp Fang, and he's gone. I get to collect a prize, more water, I need energy. Okay, he's going to probably put an energy card on here. He evolves Eevee to Flareon. Or Leaf On. Wow, okay, he can evolve lots of things. He does his withdraw, does negative, so it's good for me. I can knock him out next time. Okay, so this is a great thing. I got this double colorless energy. This would allow me, if I had the double colorless, which looks like this, so it's 2 energies in here, I could have put 1 on him, and then he thinks I've got 2 more turns, but I put a double on him, and I can do Sharp Fang right away. He's got 60 points, 60, so I need 2 shots to knock him out. If he uses this again, I could change him. I have 3 more prizes. Let's see what's going on here. Anything else? Nope. Need to put an energy. I'll put him on this guy here. I'm going to go ahead and call this guy out there right now anyways. Here's the next evolution. I'll put him right on here so he gets evolved. So now he does, instead of doing 20, he can do up to 50 now because he's got 2 energies on him. Well, he needs 3 energies, so I got the 3 energies to get him. Plus, I have lots of ways to get energy. I got this card to get 3 more energies if I need it. And now, since I have this supporting card, I'm going to go ahead and play it on this guy. So it takes off and heals him, so now it's like a brand new card. And this card will probably stand the test of time, and he will probably destroy all these guys, even though I'm building this thing up. Okay, let's see here. Let's look how many cards I've got. 1 energy in my discard pile. It's not really worth to get these guys to get 2, so let's just go ahead and Sharp Fang him. Okay, he does 20 slash. That was probably a mistake because he could have held out. Well, he doesn't do any damage. He's trying to damage me. I'm going to knock him out right away next time. I go ahead and apply another energy to this Pokemon here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this card, the supporting card, even though I don't need energy right now because I can only use 1 supporting card per hand. I only have 1 more energy in the deck anyway. So that's it. I'm not getting any more energy. That means there's probably some energy over here because there's only 1 energy card. I've got a lot of energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Playing. Now, I did put an energy on this guy a long time ago. I don't know if I did it before this double colorless energy. I probably should have not put that on there and put the double on this one. Anyways, we're really kind of taking advantage here, so let's just go ahead and nuke this guy. So now we'll take the next prize card. Oh, it's a potion. That's cool. It's his turn. He does something here. Quick attack. He does heads. So there's 30 more damage. So he just did 40 damage to me. Wow, that was pretty good there. But he's a stage 1 Pokemon, so he's going to have better attacks. Okay, but unfortunately, he doesn't know this. He's got 90. He's got 1 energy card on here. So he'll do another one. So he'll do 40. Attach a base card. So he gets to get a discard energy too. So he energy assist and he gets 40. So let's look at this. I've got 70 damage here. So if I take 40, I'd have 30 left. If I take 30 away, I got 40. 40 and 40 is 80, so he still won't knock me out. So by applying this potion on here, I keep him up running for another time. He can stand 2 more hits. And that's enough to knock that guy out. So let's go ahead and apply our energy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy out here. And I'm going to put this energy on him. And the reason I'm doing that is I happen to know the upgrade uses 4 energies. So now he's got 4 energies. So when I put him up there and I get the big guy, he'll do lots of damage. I then take this double colorless energy. In 1 turn, I can immediately do attack where he looks like he's defenseless. But I have a ace up my sleeve, so to speak. And I don't really have any of the Pokemon to use this card with. They have energy, so I don't want to move this card from one to another. I guess it would make sense to put it on this guy, because if this guy gets knocked out, it'll add 1 energy on him, and I could do the Sharp Fang again. And he's been doing so good for us all along. Let's go ahead and... there's no reason to play this card here, because it gets energy out of our deck. And I don't need to swap this guy, swap anybody out, because I can kill him right away. So let's just go ahead and Sharp Fang him. Your attack always ends your turn. Quick attack, he got 40. So, that's how that works. So I got 1 more turn. This guy's going to die next turn here. So, This is a really cool card. I'm going to put him out on the card. The reason why he's in my deck, obviously, is that if I use Powerful Friends, if I have a stage 2 Pokemon, he does 70 attack. So it's pretty awesome here. Or just 80 total, which will knock out a lot of Pokemon. Okay, so he's going to die. Well, he's not, because I'm going to knock this guy out. So I need to attach energy. So I'm going to put my 1 energy on this guy here. And what's messing up my deck is I haven't gotten the evolution of this guy. And I'm missing Pokeballs, some things that could make it work better. Okay, so let's just go ahead and knock this guy out. Okay, so I get 1 more prize. Draw 3 cards. That'll help me maybe find this evolution card. Now this is a great card for me, for him to put up, because he put up Scyther. And Scyther, you know, it's going to take him 3 turns to knock this guy out. So I get to attack him, you know, the game's over because I've got 1 here, but we'll continue to play like normal. I believe that even though the game's over, you should try and play your best every time. So I got 3 cards here. I didn't get the one I was looking for, the evolution. But this is a great card. This allows, this makes, reduces damage by 20 every time. So it's kind of a cool thing. Okay. What else can we do here? Let's just go ahead and I could look at this guy. He's got 60, he's got 80, but he has no energy, so there's no way he's getting him off there. So let's just go ahead and attack him. I didn't attach any energy. I'll just put this energy on him because I can. Remember, you want to try to put energy on every turn. Sharp Fang gets him. Now it's his turn. So he's gonna heal some of this. So he's got 20. Well, that's 10, 20, and 50 is only 70. So he gets another turn. But because he didn't have any energy, it really didn't do any. It's a stalling technique. Now I've got 17 cards in my deck, so I'm gonna play Pokeball. So I get to see 3 cards, and let's go look and see what we've got. Where did he go? Okay, this means this is what's in my cards. Now, even though the card I want's not there, I still should draw a card. Yeah, always. So I'm just going to draw this guy and say okay, because you don't want to waste a card. Okay, so I have no energy, but I do. So I got energy in my discard hit pack. I've got 1. Well, 1's better than none. And if I'm going to put energy on somebody, we'll put Lapras up here on the deck. We'll use this card to go get that energy back. And then we'll apply the card to Lapras, because this guy's got this card, so when he dies, it'll give him an energy. This guy could use 3, but I could put him on here. He's got a single energy on him, but we don't want that 3. We want to do this Powerful Friends attack, if we can, and we'll get it. It won't make a difference, though, because we're going to get this last prize card here pretty soon. So, wait, before I do that, let's put this energy on Lapras. Okay, Sharp Fang, 50. So now he's got 70 damage. And I got 1 Pokemon. This game's getting ready. Oh, he's going to heal himself again. But now this doesn't make sense, because he's got 40 and my 50 makes 90. I'm going to knock him out anyways. So healing him just didn't really make a difference. So the game's over. There's really nothing I can do here because I don't have any more energy. And really, that's okay. I've got enough energy. If you look, I got energy in here to do lots of things. So I'm just going to end the game by knocking him out. And I got a double colorless energy. All right. Victory is mine.